Good morning, everyone. I bet you cannot tell where we are going, and if you read the title, then you cheated. Anyway, we are in the car right now. I have with me my coffee from 7-Eleven. This is cinnamon flavored coffee, and it's actually pretty good. It's a mild coffee. I wish the coffee was a little bit stronger, but the cinnamon flavor is delicious, and I have just my 1 tablespoon of fat-free half and half for 0 smart points. So that is my breakfast right now, and I wanted to take this moment to show you guys a couple things that you have been asking, a couple things about my makeup. So I'm not going to show you everything, but I just wanted to show you a few things, exciting things. So the foundation that I use is this CoverGirl. It's CoverGirl Oil of Olay foundation. CoverGirl and Oil of Olay is 2 different products, but they branded together to create this. I am not a huge fan of liquid foundation, first of all, but I need the coverage. So this is kind of a good happy medium. It's a pressed, it's not a cream to powder foundation, but it's not fully liquid. But what I love about it is that it actually does have the Oil of Olay stuff in there. The anti-aging stuff, the cream. So when you put the foundation on, you're using the foundation plus the Oil of Olay anti-aging goodness, and who doesn't need that? Anyone past 35 does. So that's why I like this foundation a lot. And then they also have a matching powder. Powder doesn't have the Oil of Olay stuff in it, but the colors match. So that's the foundation that I use. And the new lilac or lavender eyeshadow that I'm loving right now on my eyes right now was a gift from Gina Pearson. It's this little color cube. This is a Wet n Wild color, so that's cool. And the color is called Kitten, if you're interested. So I'm enjoying that right now. Okay, the other thing, or the other couple things I wanted to show you guys is this mascara is amazing, and it was $1. I got this mascara at the dollar store. It's SM Smoke and Mirrors Volumizing Mascara, and the thing that makes it amazing is this giant wand. Let me show you guys one-handed. It's humongous. Oh my gosh. There we go. It's huge. See that? And it's curved just right. So the mascara goes on so super thick, and just, it's awesome for $1. I'm probably gonna go back and get like 5 of them because I'm worried that they will run out. So if you have a dollar store, it's actually, I got it at the 99-cent only store. You should go get some of this, stock up. It's amazing. It's the best mascara I've had in ages. The lip color I have on today is actually something different. I've been doing the Ulta lip crayons for forever, and today I decided to do a little something different, but it is still Ulta. It's this Ulta Beauty Color Rush lip gloss. So it's nice and smooth, not sticky. It doesn't have a color on it, so I have no idea what the color is. Sorry about that. And then the last thing I wanted to show you guys was, I promise this is not an Ulta ad because Ulta is not paying me a thing, but I definitely pay them. This is the Ulta matte primer, setting primer. So you spray this lightly all over your face when you're done with your makeup, and it sets the makeup. I feel like in the Southern California heat, it just helps it like not melt off as easily. So it does still melt, but I think it gives the makeup more staying power. So those were just a couple things that I wanted to share with you guys and show you what I actually use on this face. So we are headed to Disneyland. We are going to meet some friends of Eddie's for an early lunch. We're having lunch at the Mexican restaurant inside Disneyland, which I've never eaten at, so I know exactly what I'm having though, guys.
That would have been pretty fun if everyone brought a basket of like chicken and we all sat on the porch.
That would have been cool. Next time.
Yeah.
So my biggest, most useful tip for you guys when you eat out is to look at the menu online first. So I have done that, and I know exactly what I'm having. I am having grilled shrimp tacos. I believe once I knock the sauce off, once I tell them to leave the sauce off, all I have to count for is the tortillas, and I think they're corn tortillas, and I believe there's 4 of them. So I think that is 7 smart points. I'm having that with grilled vegetables. So biggest, best tip is to look at the menu online before you go. Choose 1 or 2 things. I choose 2 things in case I'm not in the mood for something by the time I get there. My leader says choose 2 things in case they're out of your first choice when you get there. Both very good reasons. So choose what sounds good to you, what's within your point range, add it up, pre-track, be ready when you get there. I'll show you guys my lunch when I get there. Guys, this is Main Street, USA. Something looks a little different, right? Here's the other side. You can't tell though because they're redoing the tracks. This is only the 2nd time in Disneyland history that they've redone the tracks. And so the whole center of the street is shut down, blocked off. It feels a little claustrophobic to me. Okay, here's the restaurant we're having lunch at, Rancho del Zocalo Restaurante. Mexican restaurant inside Disneyland. I've never been inside here, but it's pretty cool. Look, we're in Old World, Mexico, Eddie. Ah, very cool. I think I have actually been in the seating area, but I've never actually eaten inside.
You go, exit up.
While I'm standing here in this beautiful area, here is my outfit of the day. So those leggings I got for free. They were advertised on Facebook. Facebook got me. They were free, but I had to pay shipping, so I think they ended up being like $6.99. Not bad. Oh, I got it, yeah.
Beef burrito Sonora.
Right here.
Great, thank you.
We're here at It's a Small World, which first debuted at the New York World's Fair on April 22nd, 1964. Here it is. No more Christmas decorations, but it's still super cool. Hello.
Do you know who funded this ride?
Who?
Pepsi.
That line to get back
Pepsi?
in, I just happened
And do you
to
know
go
what?
to the tree
In the
again,
land
so
of Coke?
those lines are still long outside.
At the World's Fair,
Because I have the locker
Pepsi paid for
outside.
it.
Oh.
Picnic area.
And then Walt bought it after the World's Fair was over.
That was a good investment, I'd say. are you guys? We've had such a fun day that I have not done any video. Hi, Eddie.
Hi guys, how are you?
We had a really fun day with Eddie's friends. Gosh, what did we do? We had lunch and then we walked around. We did a couple rides. We actually ended up at Carthay Circle, which is the super awesome restaurant in California Adventure, which is a little on the pricey side. And Eddie and I are going tomorrow to celebrate Valentine's Day, but we ended up there tonight to go to the lounge and just hang out and have a few drinks.
And guess what?
That was fun.
Tomorrow we're having bread and water there.
Because we spent all our money today. We had drinks and some appetizers, and then we went to my favorite place, which was the Alfresco Tasting Terrace in California Adventure again. And I had only one glass of wine, but I had yet another cheese board. So I have had 2 rounds of cheese boards and drinks today, and it's been a long day of food and drink and just having fun and really just hanging out with people, because we only went on 2 rides. I think we went on the train, we went on It's a Small World. That's 2 rides. So that's cool though. I mean, I was here to hang out with Eddie and Eddie's friends, and we did that and it was super fun. We made some cool new friends and just hung out. So did you make some cool new friends?
Cool new friends.
2 rides, right? Is that all we did?
The train and It's a Small World.
2 rides, 2 charcuterie boards, and now we're wandering our way out of California Adventure.
Because we'll be here mañana.
Because we're coming back tomorrow. I'm kind of sad that, so today is the only day that I could have come to Disneyland and actually done a lot of Disneyland rides. And we only did 2, but at least we were in Disneyland for a while. I'm blocked out now, out of Disneyland for the next, until after April. So for a very long time, I cannot come back to Disneyland. So I'm kind of sad that I did not do more rides at Disneyland, but that's okay because we accomplished what we came for, and that was to hang out with some cool new friends. Tomorrow we will be at California Adventure and having fun and doing the rides we can do there, so that's cool. But I have one more food adventure to have, because on the way in to Disneyland, there's a place called Kayla's Cakes, which has macarons. If you guys have ever had a macaron, you know how amazing they are. It's a French macaron, and I always check for 2 flavors, because there are 2 flavors of macarons that I love. One is rose flavored, 2 is Earl Grey. So every single time we walk past this place, I look to see if they have either of those 2 flavors. Today, they had a flavor called Rosé Champagne. I said, is this Rosé Champagne, as in a cross between, yes, thank you, Eddie, a cross between red and white champagne, or is this rose champagne and it tastes like the flower? She assured me it tastes like the flower. Rose. It's rose champagne. I have been waiting for this day.
That's a universal sign for rose. Could you lift your nose up so you can smell
Mr.
it?
Sign Language over here.
And then this is the cross, and then this other one was the drinking.
Thank you, Mr. Sign Language. I've been waiting for this day for months. I'm not kidding you. Every time we come into Disneyland, I check this kiosk to see if they have rose or Earl Grey macarons. So today they have rose champagne. I'm gonna go test it out. She told me it was rose flavor, as in rose the flower. So that is my last food conquest for tonight. I really don't think that I'm going to try to track or count points tonight, because oh Lord, it's all cheese. It's all cheese and mojitos and wine. So
all 0 points.
It's not 0, but
Well, technically,
kind of just astronomical.
Technically, cheese come from cows, and cows are from farms, and chicken is from farms. So chicken and cows are from like the same family, and then like if you just take the breast of the chicken, then it's 0 points. So you had 0 point cheese.
This is not computing in my mind.
The crackers are made out of wheat, and chickens like to eat crackers.
I do have to say, for one thing, I have a new favorite place for cheese and crackers at Disneyland, and that is at Carthay Circle. If you guys saw that first charcuterie board, I don't think there was any meat on it, but those crackers, holy moly, and the cheese, so amazing. So I don't think we'll be going to the Alfresco Tasting Terrace anymore. We're going back to Carthay Circle for cheese and crackers. But I'm still not counting tonight because it's kind of over my head right now for the amount of alcohol I've had and the amount of cheese. My brain is cheese muddled, and I just don't feel like counting. A little detour. We ended up on the trolley, the Main Street trolley. This is not Main Street, this is Buena Vista. So we're taking a little trolley ride.
I don't know if it's because we have no tooth to hold on to, so it's just kind of like,
I get what you're saying. Yeah, it's like
Of course, it was cheaper to get more rather than less. Eddie's face. So yeah, I got a 6-pack of French macarons. I got French macarons. I have a terrible accent, but these are not coconut macaroons. They are French macarons. Is that how you say it? I don't know if that's how you say it. So I got, here we go, 6-pack. I got 2 rose. Rose are actually, if they had not had the rose flavor, I would not have bought any. Rose and Earl Grey are my absolute.
Oh,
you, Kayla's Cakes. Yeah. Rose and Earl Grey are my absolute favorite for macarons. So I got 2 rose, 1 raspberry. Macarons. Say it again.
Macarons.
That was a good accent. I got 2 rose, 1 raspberry, 1 lemon, 1 pistachio, and 1 salted caramel. According to the tracker, these are 3 smart points each, and 3 of them actually, or 6 of them works out to 16 smart points. So I think there's some sort of rounding down, which works in my favor, so that's good. But I'm gonna sample these and I'll let you guys know what I think. I'm just really most excited to try the rose. I just can't even tell you how happy I am right now because this tastes like rose. It's very, very lightly rose flavored, like very light rose water, but it's slightly sweet, not too sweet. Oh my gosh, just the rose water flavor is just very mellow, but it's definitely there. Oh, so good. The pistachio does not taste like Jello pistachio pudding, which is what I was hoping it would taste like, but which I pretty much knew it wouldn't taste like. It kind of tastes like a pistachio nut, but very mild. Salted caramel tastes really, really good. Like really caramely, but not too sweet. Pretty sweet caramel, but I don't taste the salt at all. But that's okay because the caramel flavor is really delicious. Raspberry is very fake kind of raspberry flavored. Not real tasting at all. Fake raspberry, too sweet. On the second bite of raspberry though, I kind of get the flavor of like raspberry jam, so maybe it's okay. I think that's okay. Okay, lemon is really surprisingly delicious. Like it's very nicely tart, like a very good lemon meringue, so that's a win too. That's it for me, you guys. Over and out for tonight. Way more food, way more fun, too much of everything today, but I'll come back at you tomorrow with hopefully well, tomorrow's another kind of special weekend, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.